Hey, Jim here from K2 Concepts. We had a couple questions today, or a couple questions I'm going to answer today. One of them was on how much material to use. We've had a lot of questions on how to dip certain objects. I'm going to go over a couple things real quick with you guys and get you guys up to speed on that. And the last would be how you change direction in the tank while you're dipping and what the reason for. Anyhow, if you look over here, how to dip objects, it's mainly going to be where it's going to trap air. So if you take this thing, turn it upside down, you're going to see where air is going to trap in this thing, okay? And I'm going to show you on a simple object how to change direction as you're going in to take care of those problem areas. You know, you can go in either way, change the angle as you go in. It's kind of a rocking motion, but I'll show you when we dip this other piece. So those are areas. These are all kind of different looking objects that all have problem areas. This one is more of a roll technique to take care of how you're going in, hitting everything. And then this one, I like this one because it's going to be easy to demonstrate, but as you can see, if you were to turn it upside down, you would trap air. Okay, it's got a couple different problem areas. This long angle here, water can rush in. These little holes in parts, watch out for those because water gets in there and gets behind and can create problems for you. Definitely pay attention to these. These create a lot of havoc for me in recent years. But anyhow, first things first, how to measure pattern. What you do is kind of put your part on the pattern and kind of see how much you're going to need. You know, if you're going this way, then you can kind of, you know, see and then roll out and cut. What I'm going to show you here now, if we were to take this and say our line was out here, that's technically where we should be cutting our pattern. Maybe give yourself a little extra. But as you're rolling, or as you're doing production stuff, you're going to notice that you're going to use more pattern. For instance, on this part, know that I can get by with about 3 inches less on this. So that's where we're going to go. Anyhow, this is just carbon fiber. Get that ready. I'm going to raise the water level in the tank real quick. And once it gets over the dam, set it up. Normally we've got a cooler going and a couple other things going, but too much noise from the microphone. Okay, now in your part real quick, a couple different areas. Like I told you, the water tends to rush in on these long areas like here. So what I'm going to do is back tape those. I think I've showed you guys this technique before, but we'll back tape it right now, take care of those little holes down there and the angles. Okay, that'll take care of problem number one. Number two is with these larger holes like this, what's going to happen is the pattern's going to rush in. The water's going to rush in. It's going to stretch the pattern. To keep the pattern from distorting on the larger holes, I'll just cover them up a little bit, just enough to keep the water from distorting the pattern. Small holes I wouldn't worry too much about. If you're going to cover the hole completely, take a razor and put a slice in the tape. That way you don't create a pocket of air, and then you have another problem. Alright. Lastly, watch this. Where we trap air in these, it's going to be right in these little pockets here. Okay, now what you're going to see as I go in, obviously at an angle, the last part of this, I'm going to rotate it back, and that way you don't trap air. Okay? It's a good hit. you take care of those problems. Again, you can catch us on the forum at liquidconceptsus.com. You can email me at k2concepts.net@gmail.com. And if you have any questions or requests on a couple different techniques or anything else you guys need to ask. Anyways, have a good weekend. Talk to you later.